guys, welcome to my channel Simply Pallavi. Thank you so much for watching me, guys. Today I've come up with an interesting topic and on a demand by my special viewer. So let me thank the special viewer for giving me this topic and choosing me to say something about this topic. And the topic is something which is very common to all of us and something which we often get confused to between choosing one of those. So the topic is, are you in love or are you in like to somebody? It's in like versus in love. We often dwell with this confusion, right? So let's dig deep a bit about it. Let's see what actually means to be in love with somebody or in like with somebody. So let's start the video. So before I get into very much detail of what is liking or what is mean to love somebody, there is one very famous quote by Gautam Buddha. He said once that if you like the flower, you'll pluck it. But if you love the flower, then you will water it daily. You will let it grow on its own. And in his simpler words, I guess he has explained the intensity, the depth of being in love, or the superficial love which we often fall into, that is the liking. That's the main difference actually. When you are in like with somebody, you often tend to be or expect the person to be what you want him to be or her to be. But in love, on the contrary, you accept the person whatever and however he is or she is, with all his incapabilities, with all his plus minuses, his outer appearances or inner appearances, good qualities, bad qualities. You accept the person as a whole. But in like, you generally get attracted towards his outer appearances, his physical appearances mainly, and how good he is as a person, as a character, I should say, not as a person whole. Know how many good qualities he's having, how nice, how romantic he is with you, or whatever the things which comforts you being with him. So only the plus things you look up to when you are in like. But when you are in love, you actually sum up his all minus things also, because as a person, there is nobody in this world who is a perfect person, who is a perfect man or a perfect woman. We all have some flaws, some incapabilities, something which is keeping us very grounded, not so called no illusion, perfection, what we think for from somebody or of ourselves also. So that is the main difference of being in like or being in love. Often in liking, when you are in only in like with somebody, you tend to dominate the person also. You tend to make the person do what you feel like him to do, or to be what you feel like him to be. But in love, you accept the person. Acceptance has a greater proportion in love emotion than the like emotion. And also, when you are in love with somebody, that is 200% sure that you definitely like the person also. But if you like somebody, there is no guarantee that you're gonna fall in love with that person also. Initially, every relationship starts with the attraction, starts with the liking. But of course, with the due period of time, either you fall in love with that person or you feel out of love with that person. If it is out of love, after some time, trust me, it is only the like you had during the entire relationship part which you might be thinking that it is love. But love grows deeper and deeper with the time you guys spend together, with the time you have together, with the differences, with the distances apart. Your love grows. On the contrary, like generally subsides because of these long distances, also because of ongoing differences over the small or petty issues, over the ongoing conflicts, you tend to have no lesser liking day by day, and one fine day you suddenly come up and say that I want to no have a breakup, I do not want to continue in this relationship, I feel out of love. So that love which you are suddenly feeling out of love was never been a love, was only and only the liking. Also, this thing or this fashion generally comes up in the young age, with the teenage, with the college students, or maybe at a later ages also, but that fades away with the time, with your maturity, with the experiences you get in your life. And just to have a simpler differentiation, I can say, whenever you say I love my mom, and try saying that I love my mom, the sensation, the completeness feeling in your heart, the smile on your face, the glow on your face, the light fills in your heart, that those are the symptoms or the signs that you truly love your mom. We all love our mom, right? That's one thing I guess we have a bond connection with, unless of course if you have a tragic trauma, but in most of the times that's one pure soul connection we are born with. But on the contrary, if you say I love so and so, I love Maggie, I love Avengers, I love chocolates, whatever you feel like, that sensation will not match up with that pure love which you have with your mom. So that is also one of the differentiation. You can try experimenting all your love list with the same parameters, on the same parameters, with the same wavelengths, that if those love wavelengths are matching or not. Of course, the romantic love is very much different. What we do love to our parents, our kids, or our friends, I agree. But the completeness in your heart, the glow on your face, the smile on your lips, the sensation in your body, not whenever you think about that person whom you truly truly love, all remain always the same. And that is gonna be your go-to trick to experience that either you, whomsoever you are falling in love with, is having the same characteristics or not. Okay, to sum up this video, let me rewind whatever I have said before, just to give you a quick summary about it. Liking and love, the major difference: in liking, you tend to have an instant gratification of your pleasure. You like the flower, you pluck it, you use it for your own good. For that moment, you keep it with yourself, and eventually the flower will die, of course, because it's no more with its roots now. But if you love the flower, you water it daily, you see it growing on its own, you want to talk to the flower, you want to be a part of his journey. No, that is the pure love, the very first difference by Gautam Buddha, which has told us about it. Second, like always goes for the domination. Liking somebody means that you want him or her to behave, to be what you want him or her to be. In love, on contrary, there is no domination, there is purely acceptance. Third point, in liking, you tend to attract with the physical appearance, the outer appearance, the style, the way he talks, the way he smells. Since I'm a woman, so I'm no describing the person as my male partner, you can take it in your personal context. But in love, you accept the person, you fall in love with the person, with his qualities, with his inner qualities, with his virtues, with his values, with his morals, with his character. That's the main difference also. Fourth, most of the times the distance or the continuous differences reduces your liking and you fall out of it after some time. But in love, you tend to be in love or in that relationship forever and forever, keeping in mind that even the conflicts will not make you apart. So that's it, guys. This is a quick video about like versus love, in like versus in love. I hope you resonate with it, and if you do, then please don't forget to like and subscribe my video and my channel, of course, because it's equally important to me and I take it as your personal liking towards me too. Till then, stay in love, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay connected. Take care. Bye bye.